what's up guys? The highest skill deck in Clash Royale just reached #1 in the world. Miner Poison is back, destroying all the evolutions. Archer Queen is extremely underrated in the meta, hiding from firecrackers and a lot of splash damage so you can seek value every time. And Royal Delivery squashes firecrackers for a 3-for-3 elixir trade. Inferno Tower reliably melts Royal Giants, Hog Riders with Earthquakes, and Lava Hounds, which are the majority of the meta. You have all the tools to defend every push coming at you, so if you lose the game, it's your fault. This high skill deck forces you to become a better player in Clash Royale because there's literally no excuses. When you outplay your opponent, you're gonna win the match. And when you get good enough, you'll reach the highest ranks of the world. The #1 player is always at the top of the leaderboard with this deck. No matter the meta, he's still beating everyone. It's time to evolve our skill in Clash Royale, tunnel our way to the top of the leaderboards, and assert dominance. If you don't have Archer Queen, use Dark Prince. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Lots of love to everyone that's supporting the channel with credit code SirTag. Beginning the game against Liquid Big Mommy. Wow, I can't believe I even read your name out loud. So we see an Electro Spirit and a Hog Rider right out of the jump. So that's going to be 5 Elixir into an Inferno Tower. Not the worst trade in the world, but I did drop an Ice Spirit too. So it's going to be a -1 trade overall. So whenever I see someone running a Hog Rider deck, especially with a quick card cycle, we can guarantee that our opponent's going to end up having Firecracker Evolve. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the Firecracker Evolution. So if you're playing against that, you need to make sure that you use the Royal Delivery or the Archer Queen ability to go undercover. So we will probably do both. I'm going to go undercover with the Archer Queen ability, make sure that we can shred that. And then in the later stages of the game, we're going to go and use our Royal Delivery. That's why Archer Queen is good into Firecracker right now, simply because everyone thinks the Firecracker is going to shoot, but if you're really fast with the Archer Queen ability, you can make sure that you pop off in the right direction, and instead of having pops go all over your tower. So, what do? I guess we log, we go in for an Ice Spirit here, Royal Delivery, and Skeletons. We're trying to spend less Elixir right now, see if we can still kill the Hog Rider, and we do with taking 0 damage. So you can do that instead of an Inferno Tower, and you get 3 cards cycled, so you can get back to your miner, and you get the Royal Delivery counter pushing. These are all cool tips and tricks and interactions that you guys can use in your own games, and it'll win a lot more games if your opponent doesn't have Firecracker and Cycle. If they have Firecracker and Cycle and you do that, then your Skeletons are going to die, and also on top of that, the biggest negative that I've seen a lot of times is that you're not going to be able to kill the Hog Rider, and the Hog Rider will get damage on the tower because if the Skeletons die, you don't have enough damage per second. We were also able to activate King Tower with that Electro Spirit, so this game is looking good for us right now. We're going to go Archer Queen in the back, and we'll see if this guy's going to go for a Hog Rider or another, aggressive. I don't know. I bet you he goes in for another, Firecracker. There it is. Let's go Skeletons here. We always need to make sure that stupid Firecracker doesn't hit our tower. I think it will this time. Oh. Huh? That was the worst Firecracker shot I've seen in my life. I've never seen a worse Firecracker shot, ever. It took forever to shoot, and then when it did shoot, it didn't shoot the right thing. Is this guy literally going to lose to an Archer Queen instead of, losing to an Evolution? I think the Queen, people are not respecting near enough. Everyone's out here saying, oh, Evolutions are broken. Yeah, they are, but, Queen is still pretty darn good. Gotta give her some respect on her name. All right, we're going to go and split some Skeletons here and see if we can get value. Definitely going to expect him to go in for a Firecracker, so let's go for an Archer Queen prediction. Oh, you are getting read like a book. Get cooked, bro. All right, we're going to go in for a Poison on Skeletons. Yep, wow, we were making such good plays. You guys might be laughing at me like, Poison on Skeletons. Well, I need to get every damage I can, so that's why we're doing it. I probably want to go in for a Log here, and then Skeletons afterward, and then Ice Spirit. Want to make sure that the Hog Rider dies. If the Hog Rider even leaves some Skeletons alive for us, that would be a problem. We can't have Skeletons staying alive. If Skeletons stay alive, that's a Firecracker target for him. So I want to just keep dropping Inferno Towers, ideally. All right, please let me win this game. I feel like I deserve it at this point. Our Archer Queen in the back, we're going to go in for another Inferno Tower. Try to get that 3-card cycle so we can unleash the Archer Queen as much as we possibly can. He's dropping a Tesla, which is interesting. I think that it's just going to decay over time, so it's not really the right decision. Now we can go in for a Log, click the Archer Queen ability, guarantee that we were able to finish off the Firecracker. He's going for a Log as well. This guy's getting super greedy right now. He's getting greedy and needy. Let's go in for a Poison. Probably be able to hit some Skeletons again. If we get a Tesla, that's totally fine for me as well. And we're making sure that we always have 5 Elixir. If we don't have 5 Elixir, then we're going to get shredded. We need to have 5 Elixir for the Inferno Tower. We're going to Royal Delivery on top of this, and then we can go for the Inferno Tower now. And notice how the Royal Delivery completely captivates the entirety of the Firecracker. 3-for-3 trade. It's the only way of getting a good trade against the Firecracker Evolution, guaranteed. We're going to go in for a Poison again. The Inferno Tower is not back in cycle for us, so this is kind of bad. A little bit sketchy, not going to lie. I'm going to go in for our Skeletons here, and then we can go in for the Firecracker prediction with the Miner. I have to predict the Firecracker, otherwise he's going to maybe get some damage. Can't let that happen. Can never let that happen if I want to win the game. Now we're going to go in for skeletons here just to cycle a little bit faster. We're going to go in for a miner and a poison, and we should walk away with a W. Just going to go in for the Inferno Tower here, get a Royale delivery down on top of the firecracker to make sure that we blast it to bits. Don't want to throw this game. I'm just playing as well as I possibly can. Then go in for the miner, the poison, the skeletons, and we walk away with the dominant W. So if you guys hate playing against the firecracker evolution like I do, this is the deck to destroy it. But you have to be a little bit better than your opponent. Make the predictions with your Royale delivery or your miner so you can delete the firecracker before it causes a wildfire on your tower every time. And we're getting higher in the ranks with this high skill deck to 3,600 in the world. Yo, we got a game against Dragon. What's up, man? So how many dragons are you gonna have in store for us? We can crush them with the Queen and delete them with the delivery. So I'm excited to play against someone that might have dragons. Oh, Princess in the back. Let's go. Give me a log bait match. I just beat Firecracker Evolution, so I deserve this. So if I get to launch ourselves into a log bait, you guys already know the deal. We are going to be able to get such juicy elixir trades with our double small spells. If you hate log bait, you're going to love our deck so much. I'm going to go in for a poison so then the skeletons evaporate so we can force out more elixir with the Archer Queen and its ability. If that locks onto the tower, he's shredded. He's literally going to go bomb tower. The bomb tower even see the light of day. It's gone. 0 damage with the bomb tower. He would have been better off dropping that on the Queen so then he could actually get some value. Oh my gosh! He did not just do that. I think his mental went boom, just like his minions. That's what I'm looking for, guys. This is what we love to see. The immense value everywhere. I'm going to Ice Spirit because I believe that the Ice Spirit's going to be able to stun some of the goblins, and then the skeletons might be able to lock onto the tower. If those were evolved skeletons, we would have taken out the tower. They would have multiplied, and that would have been GG. Unfortunately for us, we weren't given that luxury. But maybe we can get an evolved skeleton win today. That would make me happy. That's my goal. That is my entire goal of the day today. Can we take a tower with an evolved skeleton? I'm going to go in for a log here on the princess. It's totally fine. If he goes in for a goblin barrel, we're just going to go Ice Spirit and skeletons. And the reason why I do this is it doesn't cost that much elixir for me to do, and it allows me to get to the skeleton evolution. And if I go for a delivery, it's going to be late anyway since I didn't have enough elixir for it. He's probably going to go skeleton army, so let's pre-log it. I'm happy that we made that happen because now the Archer Queen's alive a lot longer. And then, you know, part 2 of the bomb tower versus Archer Queen. Is it going to work out for you? The answer is a resounding no, my bro. So with the skeletons evolved, we should be able to unlock their true potential soon. Do I go and split them up for maximum value? He's going to go for a miner, so I want to go in for skeletons on that. But at the same time, I really want to be able to have skeletons on the left-hand side as well. I want to jiggle with our skellies on both sides so that our opponent doesn't know where we're going to go. It's pretty difficult for him to identify what we're going to do if we do something like this. We got arrows on the right-hand side, which I don't think was the right play for him. Oh, no, never mind. He got a lot of damage. But can the skeletons break through a bomb tower in 3 crown? Can they do it? Can they do it? The skeleton train is going. The skeleton train is going. And unfortunately, it was stopped. Oh, man. We forced out a bomb tower, a princess, and almost all of his elixir, though. That was pretty funny. I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I ate the damage in the right-hand side. It was worth it getting the skeleton interaction for us. All right, we're going to go in for another Archer Queen at the river, and we're just going to try to spam to another set of skeletons for the memes. Can I make another prediction? Well, it wasn't really just a pure prediction, because we saw the skeletons and we reacted to it more times than not in that situation. Can the Archer Queen lock? Yeah, she is. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go for an Ice Spirit skeletons and then go for another miner. Man, this is just pure memes. I'm going to poison on his tower. Watch as he just haphazardly goes in for a minion horde and just tries to all-in right into a delivery again. I bet you he has to do that at this point, right? We go for an Archer Queen on the safe spot on the right-hand side because he's going to have to go on that side, right? And then we can log this for the memes just to egg him on, be like, yo, you got to go for your Goblin Barrel. You got to go for your Goblin Barrel right into an Ice Spirit. And it's not going to work. So GG. Well played. Peace out, man. It's a pleasure playing against you. If only the skeletons were able to conquer your tower. But we'll get a redemption arc in the later games today. All right. This guy's going to have an Elixir Golem banner. Let's get it. So you guys know the deal. Whenever we're playing against someone with potentially an Elixir Golem deck, we want to be able to splash down all their stuff with our obnoxious Royale delivery. Oh, this guy's going to have Night Witch. He might end up having Golem as well. It could be Elixir Golem or Golem. It's going to be one or the other, my brother. So if I go for poison, it's not the worst decision. It's also maybe not the best play. I don't know if he's going to arrows on top of that. Yeah, he does. Okay. So if you go in for a Fireball plus arrows, that's going to be 7 elixir to go and destroy my Archer Queen. So if I click the ability, that would be a huge waste of elixir for me. Because no matter what, even if the Archer Queen plays hide and seek, she's not going to stay alive, you know? As much as I wanted to. I don't know. I kind of get excited when I'm like, yo, Archer Queen going to go play hide and seek. And then I realize, like, it's not going to work out that well. Oh, wow. He's just ignoring everything like a true red, white, and blue Elixir Golem player. I don't know why I said true red, white, and blue. Probably because it rhymed. But, you know, definitely not red, white, and blue. The guy's got a purple Elixir Golem blob flowing at me. So I want to go in for a poison. I also want to click the ability. There's a lot of different things that we can do here. I'm going to go in for the poison and log, and we'll be able to kill the Night Witch, especially with this Royale delivery. We're going to be coming up clutch. We can keep the Archer Queen alive just a little bit longer. That will give us stellar counter push. But I decided to drop the delivery for that reason. High chance he decides to go for a fireball, and that'd be funny. Also, noticing our opponent's deck, right? He's got an Elixir Golem deck. So that means that his answers to skeletons that are evolved are just going to be like arrows, maybe. It's going to be hard for him to deal with. I could have clicked the ability a little bit later, and I think that would have been the best bet. I just didn't want him to go in for any rage. I didn't want to go in for like a zap or maybe even a tornado and finish off my Archer Queen. Because sometimes when they kill your Archer Queen with a tower and then like a spell, it's one of the worst feelings in the world when your Archer Queen's very low HP. So he's going to go in for arrows. He doesn't have that in cycle anymore. Okay. What if we split up our skeleton evolution? I think that's not a bad decision because we can use the 2 skeletons on the right and the 2 on the left. And I think we can multiply like a madman. So let's see how this goes. We've got the Minor Tanker for the 2 on the right. We've got the Archer Queen on the left. I don't want to click the invisibility yet. I want to start multiplying skeletons. I need to start multiplying skeletons. It didn't work. Wait, no, it worked on the right-hand side. Oh my gosh. Oh no. He went in for the rage. How could you? You scoundrel. I really wanted to 3-crown him. More than anything, I wanted to 3-crown him with that, and it's not going to work out. So now I have to play defense. You know, if I win the game on defense, it's still a vibe. We can go for a log here. We can go for a delivery. We also want to go in for a front tower so we can go pull the Elixir Golem a little bit further. Then we're going to start to go in for the delivery afterward. We're going to get skeletons down on the field. Can we cycle back to another set of evolved skeletons on defense? If this guy goes in for an arrows, he's going to get arrowed down by the fact that skeletons are going to be absolutely everywhere. He even said well played. So you know what? We walk with the W. 20 seconds remaining. This defense is going to be ridiculously easy.
A few dominance is asserted later.
So even though the skeletons weren't able to 3-crown our opponent, taking 1 tower with 1 elixir is pretty overpowered. And I definitely would have had the 3-crown if the guy didn't have double small spells with rage and arrows. And after devouring Elixir Golem, we're at 2,500 in the world. Yo, we're playing against someone that finished 208 in the world. Oh my gosh. Clash Royale, what are you cooking up for me right now? We want an ultimate challenge or something? Oh man. I just like moved over and I had like my foot stomp on the ground. I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh, I am just weighted down by this match against a top ladder player. Especially when we're running a high skilled deck. Like I really have to outplay him, which is going to be difficult for me to do. I'm going to go in for an Archer Queen ability. We see goblins with skeleton dragons. Wait, is it going to be Graveyard or is it going to be Lava Hound? Those would be 2 matchups that I would love to play against. Maybe I don't have to outplay him that hard. Please give me the win. As long as we match into someone that does not end up having like a miner, plus also evolved barbarians, and then flying machines, then we're fine, you know? We'll see if he's gonna have a flying machine or not. Ho, 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 it's magic. So, oh, great. I love this game so much. Okay, never mind. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna go in for Archer Queen, and we're gonna make this happen. I believe that we can just use our skeletons to tank and not tank this situation. Unfortunately, I think I have to click the ability if I want to keep my Archer Queen healthy. She wants to be a healthy girl out here. She wants to live a long and prosperous life, not endeavor into the territory of our opponent and die to the Princess Tower. She would never do that. All right, so I want to go for poison, and then I want to go for an Ice Spirit because it's extremely important that we kill these stupid skeleton dragons before they ruin my day. If you guys are unaware, skeleton dragons put in work. They are super, super good now, and they just have a lot more health. So it's going to be pretty bad if you don't give them the respect they deserve. So that's why we decided to go for an Ice Spirit in case you decide to go in for a zap or something, reset my Inferno Tower, have the skeleton dragon survive, and then have a really bad interaction for me. So he's going to have the Evolved Barbarians. I wonder if our Evolved Skeletons can destroy the Evolved Barbarians. I have simple needs. I'm going to cycle my skeletons and just pop them like crazy with my Queen because I know that I can cycle a lot of them that way. So we're going to roll with this and try to not drop the Archer Queen ability. Oh, this is not... You know, it lasted for like 1 second. it was good until it wasn't, is what I'm trying to say. All right, we're going to go in for this, and we're going to go for the Evolved Skeletons and see how this works. High chance that we're not going to make this happen, but I got to try. Okay, we go right into it, arrows. This guy had no resilience, no even waiting. He's just like,
Jake, I'm not having this happen to me. Not today.
Let's go for a delivery and keep our Inferno Tower alive because it's going to stay alive a lot longer in double elixir. Opponent's units will start to flow into this, ideally. Currently up a lot of damage. There's that. As you guys can see, this deck's defenses are pretty darn good. We're going to go in for a poison here. Don't think we hit all the Evolved Barbarians, but it's all good. He might just arrows. Arrows plus Fireball does kill the Archer Queen, so I think that's the strategy that he's going for. Interesting to see him split up his stuff, though. He's definitely going to arrows on this. He has to arrow on the Queen, but then he might not have arrows for the Evolved Skeletons. The skill. The skill, my dudes. Where's the arrows? Why are you not arrowsing on the queen? You're not giving her any respect out here. The Inferno Dragon again. Not going to be able to lock onto our Inferno Tower. If you guys notice the placement of my Inferno Tower, I'm always dropping it like on the other side, like inside corner, because it's going to be harder for him to get his air units immediately on it to distract it. Now we're going to go for a poison and a log to kill the barbarians just a little bit faster. And I want to go in for an Ice Spirit, Skeletons, and Miner push again. I don't know if it's going to be working, but I got to try. I got to keep having a high effort out here. The Skelly's lockout tower will be a fun time. Yes! Give me damage, my precious! That's so much value. All right, we can do this, and then we can go in for an Archer Queen afterward. I want to make sure that the Archer Queen is not going to get destroyed. And then we can go in for an Ice Spear and pull all of his units directly into us. Then we can go for a log. The issue against the Evolved Barbarians is something that I'm sure you guys know, but I just want to highlight it really quick. If you are unaware, the Evolved Barbarians get faster attack speed the more it's attacking. So each attack, it gets faster and faster attack speed. Really important if you want to maximize your value to not go in, like, give the Evolved Barbarians targets to attack. Man, this is just a difficult game to defend and play at the same time and commentate, you know? We're going to go for a poison, and then we should be able to get another miner on the field. And this is working a lot better for us, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can just continuously cycle miners and poisons at this point. I don't think he realizes, but that's exactly how we're going to play this one. We're just going to get endlessly cycle miners and poisons until the game is ended. So that's how we're playing. That's how we're going to do what we do. And we walk with a gigantic W. GG, man. Pleasure taking your trophies. If you guys hate playing against Lava Hound, this deck does hard counter it. You don't have to play perfect. Even against a Lava Hound player that's ranked at 208 in the world with Evolved Barbarians, the Inferno Tower and Archer Queen melt all of the air offense, making the matchup pretty easy. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an amazing rest of your day.